Alex Jones pieced today, got on his jet and went home. As he put it, he's boycotting his most recent Sandy Hook defamation trial. The New York Times reports Jones packed up all of his entourage and all of his stuff and security guards and hopped on a private jet right out of Connecticut. Today in court, his lawyer said the InfoWars host decided not to take the stand again, despite previously saying he would.
If he testifies in accord with the court's orders, he'll be committing perjury. If he violates the court orders, it's criminal contempt. If he takes the fifth, he gets an adverse inference. And so from Mr. Jones's perspective, by operation of law, he's been placed in an untenable position and has chosen to boycott.
There you go. There's a courtroom word salad for you. Jones has called this a show trial, blaming, of course, court rules that bar him from making certain statements that are untrue. For example, he can't claim that the First Amendment covered his comments about Sandy Hook because the judge already found him liable for defamation. The jury now set to decide how much money Jones must pay to the families of 8 Sandy Hook victims and an FBI agent who responded to the scene. They say Jones called the attacks a hoax, which he did, and that he called them crisis actors, which he also did. They testify that as a result of his lies, they were subjected to a barrage of threats and harassment. Both sides rested their cases today, but not before the family's lawyer played this video of Alex Jones from his Friday edition of his InfoWars thing.
It's like, oh, my kid died, oh, and Alex Jones caused it, and it's all loud. We're like, oh, my God, Jones, you're under such attack. We better not be like you. I'm under attack because I expose these people. I'm just going to be completely honest. I totally enjoy it.
But not enough to testify. Yesterday, some of the parents of the victims took the stand in an emotional day of testimony. 7-year-old Daniel Barden's parents said people urinated on their son's grave and threatened to dig it up to prove that he was still alive. They said they tried to keep threats against him hidden from their other 2 children.
I remember saying, like, they have to have a happy childhood. We had worked so hard at that, and we didn't want that to be taken from them. Enough that they lost their brother, that they didn't really need to know then that their father was being attacked.
Imagine their pain. The jury could get the case as soon as tomorrow after both sides give their closing statements in the trial. NBC's new legal analyst, Danny Savalos, is with us. Alex Jones, he jetted away. In your mind, is that the right move? I mean, could he have accomplished anything?
In a strange way, this kind of technique would be unheard of with any normal litigant, but Alex Jones is no normal litigant, and his thinking is obviously that, number one, he might commit perjury if he takes the stand, so there's very little to gain and a whole lot to be lost. And then, at least as public perception goes among his followers, he can claim that this was a kangaroo court, a show trial, and become a martyr, thinking maybe that he can make more money on the back end than he will have to pay.
It's all about money, huh? Is that what you think? Everything, all this, every bit of it is about people to come watch his stuff and buy whatever he's selling and money.
If Alex Jones thought that he was very much threatened financially by this lawsuit, he would have fought it more. Yeah. He would have fought it more on the liability side. He would have fought it more on the damages side. He is playing with the court because he feels that in the end he can come out on top financially.
Almost out of time, but if you're the attorney for the families, what are you hammering home in closing?
Everything they've done so far show the family's pain. Just the seconds that we showed there was almost unbearable for me. I imagine it was for viewers
horrifying.
Too. And then you put right next to that Alex Jones's comments that he makes on an ongoing basis, which show the jury that he lacks remorse. And anyone who lacks remorse, that's the kind of person that a jury just loves to slam with damages, including punitive punishment damages.
Danny Savalos, across the river in the city, thank you.